Добрий вечір. Так. Так. Як ваше нічого? Так. Я вирішила, що це дуже-дуже в тему. Не переживайте, гра 8-бітною не буде. Але мені здалося, що дуже прикольно зробити піксельний такий блюр. Ой. І чат я зробила дуже гарний пік. І взагалі все піксельне. Мені подобається. Я так скажу, мені прям дуже-дуже подобається. Прям дивлюсь і тішуся. Ну, ми умовно про 8-бітну. Ну, все одно видно, що це, типу, от, знаєте, така, типу, стара графіка оця, коли піксельна така. Лос, привіт. Ми пройшли Lost Place. Я завершила вчора Сілксонг пройден. Ось. Ну, а якщо тобі прям дуже цікаво, там буквально півгодини. Там стрім на 1,5 години, а самого боса там буквально на півгодини вчора було. Можна подивитися запис на твічі, поки він є, або на ютубі. Якщо є бажання. Якщо нема бажання, то можна. 99%, тому що в мене забагувала гра, і в мене не було... В мене по факту зібрані всі 18 шматків оцієї, типу, оцих половинок катушки, але в мене забагувала гра, і вона, типу, десь загубила один шматок, і в мене, типу, половинка є, а другої немає, і в мене через це не закрита, і в мене 99%. Ні, їх 18. Їх 18, їх прямо в цьому, ой, боже, скажіть, я скажу, якщо дивитися по досягненнях, там, типу, прям є шкала заповнення, і їх 18. Так, повинно бути 2 слота на хіл. Я зібрала всі. Я зібрала всі, які були у відкритому доступі, ну, в смислі, на мапі розкидані. На мапі 16 частинок, і дві частинки видаються за квести. Одна видається за квест Шерм, а друга видається за збір цих блошок. І я всі отримала. Тобто, я пропустила лише один. І я потім, типу, я спеціально відкривала мапу, дивилася, де я пропустила. І я тільки один пропустила шматок. А в грі є баг. В грі є баг, коли ти отримуєш частинку, але вона губиться. Типу, гра її... Ну, коли ти закриваєш гру і відкриваєш знову, типу, цієї частинки немає. Це я... Ні. У мене не завершена ця частина. У мене немає досягнення немає. І, відповідно, я не закрила повністю другу частину катушки через цей шматок. І я двічі пройшлася по всіх місцях, де вони мали бути. Її немає, цієї другої половинки, бо я зібрала майже всі. Я по факту пропустила лише один. Але я прям ходила дивитися. Блін, hi. You're about to start playing the best game ever. Yes, I know. I really like The Longest Journey. I never played by myself, but I watched, like, many years ago, I watched as a let's play. So finally I got my hands on it, and it will be in English, so everyone will understand. Що сьогодні за гра? Сьогодні дуже старий квест. Починаємо. Гра 1999 року, називається The Longest Journey. Взагалі це трилогія по факту вийшла, але там, типу, перша гра вийшла оце в 99-му році, а наступні частини вже були набагато пізніше, там між ними реально були перерви в багато років, і наступні частини були більше як адвенчури. Угу. Point and click. Причому не якийсь, а прямо такий, знаєш, старий, типовий point and click квест. Так що сьогодні у нас стара гра. Я сподіваюся, що вона запрацює, до речі, треба було перевірити. Ось, а повертаючись до Сілксонг, я гуглила. Я пройшла по всіх місцях, я така, типу, в смислі, я що десь, щось я, може, неправильно завтикала, пропустила. Я прям передивилася власний стрім, що я точно пам'ятала, що Шерма видав частинку. І я така, блін, може мені мошки не видали, цей блошиний майстер. І я прямо передивилася частину свого стріма, і ні, він мені її видав. Але от реально одної запчастини не вистачало. Я пішла гуглити. Я така, типу, блін, Google, що за фігня? І я знайшла обговорення на Reddit, де люди говорили про те, що є, і це саме баг в грі, і вони сподіваються, що Team Cherry його пофіксять. Але пройшов місяць, Team Cherry нічого не пофіксили. Так що я Це можна пережити, це не критична якась штука, але неприємно. Більше, що було б легше, якби в мене повна, друга частина катушки теж повна була. Можна було б реально хильнутися двічі. Ну що ж уже. Так, ясно, сьогодні знову час. Треба було перед стрімом пофіксити цю штуку, але я не пофіксила. Знову шукати. Ой, як я обожнюю запускати старі ігри, хто би знав. Упс. Побачу. Я пофікс. Гляну, що в мене персонажі є в грі. Я вчора намагалася запустити The Longest Journey, і вона автоматично, коли ти її в Steam запускаєш, вона запускається на весь екран. І вона тоді прям розтягнута, особливо якщо екран нестандартної форми. У мене він довший, ніж стандартна варіація, то в мене прям дуже розтягнута була гра. І запустити її в вікні ти не можеш ніяк. Я ж вирішила DXVND використати, але при запуску через цю програму, типу, я налаштувала віконний режим, навіть велике вікно зробила більшого розміру, ніж стандартне. Прям все хорошо, запустила гру, а в грі немає моделек персонажей. Звуки є, курсор є. Типу, гра якби грається, але в модельки персонажей не відображається. Я просто така... це буде складно. Це буде так складно грати. Я вчора реально, задовбалася його фіксити. Я обхідними шляхами, я читала форуми, я запитала чата GPT і, коротше, полагодила просто цим... Просто рандомом. Якщо треба допомога, то звертайся. Я хочу сама прийти. Я хочу подивитися. Я переживаю, що я можу щось пропустити, тому що вона буде англійською. Так. Ладненько, давайте будемо запускатися. Ready. Можна мені будь ласка? Так. Може вам більше це вікно зробить, слухай? Отак, ну. Вам краще було видно. Я трохи тихіше. Да, знаю. Book of Shock? Я не можу прочитати. А, Secrets. Book of Secrets. А нашої, я не, ну, ми в кінці подивимося, нашої відкривати всередині гри. Нашу.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
У мене дуже багато питань до цього чувака, який child. Він дуже дорослий для child, як на мене. Але хто я така? Ну, і тут просто уявіть, що я запускаю гру, а ні бабці, ні чайлдів немає. Але є звук. Типу, вони розмовляють, але їх нема. Просто порожні крісла і подушки. Я така... Хорош. Над цією грою данець працював. Бьорн. Дуже данське ім'я. І дуже данська літера в ньому. Або норвежець. Чат, закрити очі, не дивіться. потолку, походу, холодно стало висіти. Піти одягтися.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Ні, ти щось забагато хочеш. А хіба це Уроборос? Уроборос — це змій, який кусає свій власний хвіст, а там було 2 змія. Why only 5 and not 5,000 viewers? Because it's me playing. Not because of the game, it's just because I'm not a popular streamer, I'm sorry. Landscape.
Postcard pretty. Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked this good. There's a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed. Storm's coming. Storm's coming. You know, that should really have been my cue to wake up. Real life never looked this good.
Anything else here?
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
It's not appropriate. No, it's a really, really, really old game. In time when it was released in the market, we had only Russian version. And for this game, they had like full localization, the subtitles, the voiceovers, like everything was in Russian language. And when I watched this game, like as a let's play, like walkthrough, I watched it in Russian. I watched the girl like from Russia play this game with Russian localization, and it was long time ago. So unfortunately, yeah, because of that, we didn't have. And now it's because the game is too old. No one will do anything with this. It's just like if you want to play it, then you play it in English, or you don't play it at all. But I mean, I'm fine with that. My English, luckily, not so bad anymore. So, yeah. Олексій, привіт. Яка стара гра дитиною, я не знав, як в неї грати, але було дуже цікаво. Так, так. Я таке, Тіро, привіт. Yeah, and if someone won't understand, then I always can translate. I'm gonna learn Ukrainian and translate everything. Well, it's really nice of you. But I think we're fine. Like, for new games, we start having localization, like at least subtitles. There's games where we can do it, we can have it. So which is also really nice. But I mean, for this game, maybe it's a good thing for people to play it. I would say. I mean, I really like this game. I'm not a big fan of next two, but I really like this one, and I wish more people would play it. But I think the English here is not that complicated. So basically, if you know English, even like E1, E2 level, it should be fine to understand. Thank you. Дякую, Олексій. Це 3 роки практика, блін, раляє дуже сильно. Я ж не кажу, що вона погана. Мені вона не дуже подобається. Мені подобається чисто ця гра, ця історія, і для мене вона є такою, типу, от одиночна гра, і я не хочу її продовжувати. Мені подобається, як вона завершилася, і на цьому все. Я не хочу продовження цієї історії. Але я знаю, що людям подобається друга частина, тому я ж не кажу, що вона погана. Просто моє власне прийняття.
What's happening?
No, the egg! Catch it!
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
I really like April as a character. She's really cool. She's funny and she's smart and she feel like a real person. I'm enjoy her a lot. And yeah, I can do both. I can speak Ukrainian and I can speak English. So just if we have a conversation, I can keep it in English. But then I can also switch to Ukrainian because I will answer someone else. So please don't be sad or mad or yeah. До речі, через 1,5 тижні ремейк чи то ремастер першої Сибірі виходить. Я бачу, я не знаю, у мене дуже двояке ставлення до нього, бо вони прямо дуже сильно змінили головну героїню, і вони абсолютно непослідовні в її зовнішності. І я просто така, типу, у вас же є 3 Сибір, і у вас є оця не 4, я забула, як вона там називається. Щось там про... Там 2 лінії йдуть. Одна за Кейт Волкер, а друга за іншу там дівчину. Типу, у вас же є її зовнішності. Чого вона у вас так сильно змінилася в ремейку? Я не розумію, це дуже дивно. Anyway.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
Huh. But I'm hearing water. Can we... Oh, water.
I'm an artist.
Yeah, I got it.
Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably altered the course of the stream. Hey, maybe that's why the tree's dying.
I told you she's smart.
Something happened to this rock quite recently, and it probably... Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Oh, no. Why I can't... I think I have a problem. I can't touch objects. I just realized that I can't touch objects. Uh-oh. She's not taking it.
I'm an artist.
Yeah, I got you.
Lucky thing the egg got caught between those roots. It's a long way down.
I can't in it. Is there any other part? Wait a sec. Games. Button to stop time and speeding up important events and
Hello? Hello? Test. Hello?
It's working
Testing.
here.
Hello? Testing.
It's working in the main menu. I can't. Вона і зараз гарна. Ну, вона оця специфічно стара, але, як на мене, No, right click is open the menu, the inventory. This one, yeah. It's weird. It's working here. I can like I can look at the objects, but I can't
In
touch
my
them.
undies. That's so not appropriate.
Yeah. Can you please take
Lucky
some?
thing the egg.
No. Так, треба вирішити технічне питання. Що робить?
What an unexpected surprise.
Ой, я давно не бачив цей Аверлій.
Про тебе так кажуть. Не сумніваюся. Also try restarting the game. I can, but I don't think
I'm an
it
artist,
will
not a-
help. It's working! The only issue, the subtitles will be really small because the program doesn't see the font, the correct one. So the font will be kinda small and weird, but I think we can manage that. I mean, they still talking about everything, so it should be fine. Допомогло запустити через іншу програму. Через CamVM. Another solution, find tweak any file in the game folder and make some edits. Yes, CamVM. Yeah, I was like, huh, do I have it? Do I have a scam VM? I wasn't sure, and then I have it, and I just worked with that. Yeah, that was the easiest thing because I just started it. It's the only thing. Now, when she's talking about something,
I'm an artist, not a botanist,
yeah.
but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
So the font is kind of small, but I mean, she's talking about it. Should be fine. We can manage it, right? Thank you for the help, guys. Thanks. До речі, про не розібрати в альортах текст. Ща, я тоді зніму. Я хотіла зробити по-прикольному, але тоді я не буду. Будуть нормальні. Я теж хотіла, типу, я хотіла як камеру зробити піксель. Щоб все в тему було. Okay, then we continue. The only thing I want to save the game. You can see. It has kinda weird.
Hello? Testing. One.
Yeah.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
I have it?
Did that sound come from the egg? Boy, that's some chick. I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
Я, мабуть, про це пожалкую, але я відмінила автозбереження. Can I have this? Я не
It's a
знаю, чи ви
nest,
бачили ти.
padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return. This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Bye.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Ти у вісні! Який
It's as
сувенір?
dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
What happened to the tree? What the deal with the egg? Who are you again? What happened to the tree?
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the Earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Are you always that glum? Is there anything I can do?
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Я дивлюсь, він оптиміст. Ладно, я знаю, що тут треба зробити. Я здогадуюсь, я розумна.
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself. This should do the trick.
Що ти там про Destiny казав? Про От? А як тобі таке?
Talk about instant rehab. Talk about instant rehab. Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet. Definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-oh. What? What was that? Uh-oh.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
This is probably not a good thing.
Мама сказала, я тебе захищу. Chapter 1. Penumbra. Сказала, захищу і не захистила.
What a nightmare. I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport. Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Cash card.
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it.
Yeah, I can see that she's no, wait, she has a pillow. I was like, where's her pillow? And then I was like, oh, it's this side. Maybe we could save some money if you would turn off the light when you're going to bed. That would be nice. That could work. Okay, maybe she's afraid of darkness because she has this dreams.
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
Wow, that's a nice book, probably. I got you, girl. I got you. Who needs a man? Probably have a girl, like a friend, a girl friend, right?
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Looks like a horror game. Nah. Can I? Oh my god.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
I want to see, like, I want it bigger.
That's my desk, so theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best. It's just a chair. Shelves. Still just shelves.
Let's look at diary.
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
Her diaries. Wow.
Dear diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it. No, that's just too weird.
Can I read it?
I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think, April of this year.
I have never understood how people do it. I really tried. I remember when I was a child, I don't actually remember where and how I got the diary, but at that time we had this like little tiny notebooks with the lock on it and then the keys, and you could open it and write them, and then you close and no one can open it, theoretically. And I remember that I really tried. I was like, what people, like, I saw that on some movies and cartoons, like how characters do this, like, dear diary, today, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, like, I tried that, but I never could write anything. It was just like, it was like a to-do list. But what I did actually, I was like, today I ate my breakfast, I went to school, I studied, I went for, like, I don't know, I played a video game for half an hour because that's what my limit for, like, how much time I can spend on the computer. That was a wild. Who knew that now I can spend all my day with the computer, right? So, and I always was like, huh, I don't, like, it looks stupid. It always was stupid for me, like, all this, like, hey, dear diary, I did this and that. It's like, why? And then someone told me that when, like, in the future you want to reread it and you will think, like, you will remember the time, and then you'll be like, oh, that was nice, or oh, yeah, I remember that wasn't nice, but it's nice to remind myself that don't be a friend with that guy or something. And for me, it's always was, it's like read your old messages to someone. It's like when I'm rereading them, I'm just like, I was so stupid. How people were friend with me, like, Дімонков, я можу сказати, що в мене були уявні друзі. Ну як, в мене дуже хороша фантазія, і я дуже легко можу уявити себе там в якомусь вигаданому світі з вигаданими персонажами, і я прям можу цілі діалоги побудувати і сцени, і взагалі там в мене повне життя може бути, але це не значить, що я, в них, по-перше, прям вірю, і що я з ними постійно говорю. Це таке, типу, як книжка в голові, як ти сам собі.
It's my diary. There's a loose sheet of paper in here. Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke. It's my diary. It's my diary. It's my diary.
Can I just read it? wait, there's
It's my diary.
supposed to be some. I remember. I remember that. No, wait. April's the. There it is. There it is. April. April 14th, 2000. 2209. Уявний друг. No, not true. It's more like imaginary. Imaginary friend. True friend is a real friend. Like, in Ukrainian, I would say how I supposed to. So what you wrote, it's уявний друг. Уявний should be imaginary, and друг it's friend. And true friend it's справжній. Справжній друг. So it's her birthday. It makes so much sense that her name is April because her birthday in April. Think about it. April 13th, 2208. Oh, 9. Sorry, 9. Yeah, right. I know. I failed my exam, my Danish exam once like that. I saw the number. I knew that it should be like 5, but I wrote 4 for some reason. And the same thing, like I know it's 9, but I read it's like 8 for some reason. I don't know. I can't explain it. But anyway, a Friday. Happy birthday to me. The big one 8 joins, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kind of like 17. One day I can buy a gun and. Wow, that's yeah, that's a completely different country. Now I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. I kinda figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truths about the universe. Like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. No, I don't understand it even in studies. Well, I mean, I kind of understand why, but it doesn't help. Not everyone, but still, there's a lot of. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which, of course, does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Guinness Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. Huh. That's kind of interesting. So they named the academies Venice, but it's not in Europe, not in Italy. It's in US. Well, Newport. I'm pretty sure that. Wait, I'm kind of curious. Is it in US? I think it is. If she can buy a gun, I don't think that you that anywhere. Well, I think we'll find out later. God knows. God knows if they'll accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year and she's agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while until I can get a job and an apartment. Writing about living is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before and I've never been into Newport. And of course, I'm scared that good old daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, it's really exciting too. I can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like. I'm not sure that I'm reading it correct because in Ukrainian it's Venetia. So I and I have never talked to anyone about this series, so I'm not sure that I'm reading it correct, but Venice, probably. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I can speak, but it's hard for me to read, actually, and I think I have some kind of dyslexia or something like this when I can read like completely different words, even if on my native language. So I'm sorry for, yeah, if something wrong. From what I've seen and heard, it looks great. There are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like in the real Venice in Italy. And most of the people who live there are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound or be different, which will make a nice change from this place. Where did she live? I'm kind of curious where she lived before. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their admission requirements, and they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive. They don't really have any specific requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are a lot of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work's good, even though I haven't had much training, and I'm definitely dedicated and hardworking. So why I'm still nervous? Guess it's always like May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't keep up with events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I haven't had at the time. I know, bad excuse. I'll just have to take time out to, and I'll definitely keep up diary up. I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. Oh well, let's see. That was May 1st, next next May 25th. You're doing good, April. Nice job. Yeah. Nice job indeed. 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder where the hell did I find the time to write so much so often? Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on this past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's, or of course, G. And tomorrow morning I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making the leap into the great unknown, and I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from the bank, about $2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and book and anything else I can't do without. Unfortunately, I have to leave so much: my old toys, some of the bigger canvases, my screen, and it's not like I can't have mom ship them or anything. I'm leaving a letter by for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant uh, scrutiny, it's enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my life. Oh wow, kinda sad. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remember something I forgot a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawing in a box under the floorboards, so my dad wouldn't find them and uh, berate me for wasting my time. The box was right where I put it more than 6 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away, so I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. I'll open it when I get to Venezia, Venice. I don't think this is the right time or for nostalgic uh, reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So tonight's the night. I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, and from there on the big city itself, Newport. And dinner tonight. I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in the... How did she manage that? How could she pack all her stuff? No, not all her stuff, but a lot of stuff, and hide it. Like, no one entered her room. No one saw her like for a long time while she was packing, and didn't ask themselves, where is she? That's curious. For the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me, and I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye the way he treated me through all those years. As for Danny and Owen, who's Danny? Wait a second. Oh, so Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen. So it's probably her brothers, right? As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could theoretically improve, but I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. That sounds like wasn't a good dad. She didn't have much to pack. Yeah, but still, I mean, it's still, you need some time. I'm also, when I'm packing, even for the short trip, it's always like some kind of sounds, like when you pack it, wrapping and other stuff. But, and like you need to hide the suitcase somewhere, right? I mean, I don't know how big her suitcase is, but also like, where did she get it? Did she have she had it before? I mean, she had it already, and then she just because they traveled with the like as a whole family, or she had to buy it and then to sneak with it into the room so no one noticed. Like, I have a kind of a lot of question about that. I'm not saying that it's not that it's impossible. I'm curious how she managed to do that. I hope I will never need it, but who knows? But yeah. I'm going to the wow, I mean, it's kind of nice for the games when they have these diaries, because you learn the story of the character, like how it was in the past, why she's where she is right now, and why she's who she is right now. But it's still like I can't imagine myself writing the same thing in my in a diary. It sounds crazy for me. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while, not since that crazy day. Well, I had to see it one last time, or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport. I okay. I'll try to remember it and talk about this later. But I'm kind of curious that they basically have this. Like it's 2209. I mean, I don't know how old she is right now, but at least it was some time ago, 2209. So now it's even later, and they mailing. So they have like a flying cars there. They have a lot of like technical, like cyberpunk stuff, but they mailing, not emailing. And they don't, well, Okay, maybe I was thinking that she don't want to tell her mom where she's going, like she won't say anything, so they can't track her. But even like in our days, we have like post uh oh, not shops, like how I forgot the word. The post offices in different places, and basically you could ask your mom to send your stuff for one place and take it from there and then move it to your place, so no one still will know where you are. But I mean, probably she can't do it like with the other city, then it will be hard to deliver it. But I think she could manage that. She could send her, like she could arrange with someone who, yeah, and said like, hey, can you please send me the stuff on this address, and then that person will get it and then send it to her, so they still won't. So she managed to sneak out in the middle of the night with the suitcase and the backpack, but she couldn't manage to fix the problem with the stuff that she wanted to take with her, but she couldn't. Well, yeah, I'm a modern girl. The game is old. We didn't know how it will be in our days. Probably, yeah. Whatever. So this is the last entry I write here in this house, in this room. In some strange way, I can't really understand. I'll miss it. In some strange way, I can't really understand. I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years of my, oh my god, in this place, and that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad a little, but more than anything, I'll excited about what tomorrow will bring. I think, yeah, I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. Oh, I wish it. This is Friday, July 28th, 2208. 9. 9. Give me, please. Way too early in the morning, and I won't even try to describe the dream I had that last night. Like, enough with the fairy tales already. I need to start dreaming about boys and shopping, the important thing in life. I just don't. Oh, it just dawned on me that the student exhibition opens in less than 2 weeks. My painting, and I mean that in the broadest scene of the world, it's not even close to being presentable. Even that's an overstatement. All I have is a blank canvas, and while that may fool some people, like in wow, what an expressive what an expressive statement of nothingness, it won't fool my teachers. So today I have to put in a solid 6 hours of work in the studio and just hope that inspiration will strike me like lightning from the sky. It could happen. Wait, it, so she's still 18, right? It's still the same year. Yes, it's the same year. It's April 14th. So she's 18. So it was like 1 month after? Well, I I think I missed the point a little bit, but okay. Well, okay, that was interesting.
I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect. I'm not good at taking care of living. I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
You're only 18. Come on, girl. At my 18, I was living with
That's my work.
family.
It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
I mean, when I was 18, I just started studying at the university. I lived with my parents and sister, and we lived with my sister in the same room, and we shared this. I don't know the name. I don't remember the name in English, but we had this 2 levels bed. Like, she's only right in. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like she, well, that's fast. And she's like, oh, I can't afford it. Like, come on, girl.
I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks. This is the net result of my work.
Double
A
bed.
pile of nothing. And it's not even a big pile of nothing.
Thanks. I will try to remember, but I'm not promising anything.
Nice view, if you're into brickwork.
What is it?
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. It's a clothesline. It's a clothesline.
Nice.
It's a rusty old grill, kept afloat by a rubber ducky. I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal.
I like the color of the water. Looks kinda nice. What am I doing?
It's a seagull. The poor guy looks quite hungry.
Do we have anything?
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it
Venice.
can't be water.
Now I know that it's Venice.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
How to get back?
I still haven't figured out what spiky.
How to get back into the room? Oh, wait. Okay, let's.
The wardrobe is actually made of real wood, and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over. I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Hey, babe.
Ugh.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
Why are you calling me babe? Ugh. I don't think we're dating. I was doing just fine until you came along. Pretty good, and you? I don't really have time to hang around. Do I want to be a bitch? I don't think so. Pretty good, and you?
Pretty good, and you?
Fantastic. Listen, April, how about you and me getting together sometime soon? Like, tonight. The pavilion is really cooking this week. We could pop some raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
No, that's not gonna work, Zach.
What? You got something against me, babe? Do I offend you in some way?
Oh, no. I just don't think it's a good idea for us to be together like that.
Hey, whatever. You come crawling back when you realize your mistake, babe. I'm out of here.
What an asshole.
What a jerk.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool. Big surprise, I'm still here. I feel like someone's staring at me. Big surprise, I'm still here.
I like it. It's so nice.
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
That one? I don't know why I have it.
It's a fact, as in FACT, Free Access Terminal. Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well, whatever. Sorry. No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB barging in on me right now.
What the fuck? Let's go downstairs. Нічого не пропустив, ми чисто почитали щоденники і прям. Поговорили з Заком. Hello. We have... That's a nice view.
Common Room Duty Roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh, joy, manual labor, my favorite. Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona. Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap? I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day. I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible. Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food, live performances by Royne Dale, Harlequin Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar, $10 only. Spread the word. Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Matchbook?
It's a matchbook.
What is a matchbook? Це сірники, так? Сірники. Добре, що по картинці хочуть.
The omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension. You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
Перекрила Фіоні огляд.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's all right.
Landlady. Fair enough. No, let's talk to her first. Just talking.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently, but she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so, but I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes, the school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
That's why I remember I remember some things from the game like pretty clearly, and I remember that she has a wife, so they are like lesbians in the game, and that was kinda not weird, but it wasn't that common that the couples in the games can be like lesbians or gays, and it's kind of cool. And I remember that like I was kind of surprised with that, but still in the end I was like, wow, that's really cool that they did that. And I really remember that she definitely has a wife. I didn't remember the name, but I remember that when she, like Fiona was talking about her partner, she said she all the time. So I was like, nice.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
It's too bloody hot.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
That's a pretty big except for, Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Привіт, спейспартнери. Цікава гра, то. Історія дуже-дуже цікава в цій грі, прям захоплююча, але треба пробуватися періодично крізь діалоги, бо їх тут багато.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favourite tenant.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? There's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
So they do live in the America, US, somewhere, and because she came from England, she's speaking like British, because I was like, bloody? What? It's in a second I thought maybe they are in England, but no. Okay, I guess not. It's just she.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure, but she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
How would you translate border house? Kinda there it is. Прикордонний будинок. No. I was like, it sounds cool in English, and you know, sometimes I'm still like translating for myself in my head to understand not everything, but some words especially. And sometimes when I got to some phrases, I really curious how would we say it in Ukrainian in the also like in a cool way, because sometimes you can translate stuff and it will sound like stupid or boring or something like this and just like but it sounds cool in English, and because of that I'm like that's interesting. I had the situation like this. I listened the song of Aurora, the Norwegian singer, but she's singing in English, and she has a song which is called Queendom, and it's kind of cool. Like it's like usually it's kingdom, right? But in this case it's queendom because it's more like feminist stuff and like about women and girls in general. So she wrote a song like queendom, and I was like, how can we say it in Ukrainian? Because we have like king and queen, they still kind of different, and like king goes with K and queen goes with Q, and in Ukrainian we have король and королева. King король, queen королева. So they have basically only the ending is different, and the kingdom is королівство. And I was like, how would I translate the queendom if kingdom is королівство, король, королівство, kingdom? Then how can I translate queendom? Because королева, it's still королівство, more or less. But then I was like, wait, we can say, because it's королева, it could be королевство instead of королівство. And I was like, makes so much sense. So I'm kinda like to play with word like this, and that's why I was like, how can we translate it, the border house? No, without one V. Even without EV, it's just Koro. I would say it like this. And the real word is so basically you change one letter and change the meaning of the word, which is kind of cool, I would say. Yeah.
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, Quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
Oh, that's cool stuff. I'm really glad for them, actually.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself. And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner-city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Я придумала, можна сказати, будинок на кордоні. Мені здається, будинок на кордоні звучить дуже романтично. Прикордонний будинок звучить не дуже цікаво. От саме будинок на кордоні прям мені прям аж пуха. Його зберемося, перекладемо в гру.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient, and it's got an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
I'd better get going. Off to school. Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
There's a mistake. But how? Wait, when they start studying, she finished her school, I guess, with A's in May, and then she applied. Did she got the place in the academy? I'm kind of lost in it. I can't understand, like, if she already got the place and she's studying now, like during summer, because it sounds like she got, like, she was studying for some time already, and she already talking about her teachers and also this exhibition, and I'm just like, how can it be, like, what? Did she start studying like in June? And they start a semester already, but there's not that much in this semester? Or she's talking about the new semester that's supposed to be in September? Because usually it's like school starting like in August, like in the middle of August, September. It depends where you're living. But and it's America. It's not Japan when they starting, like they start studying after New Year. So I'm kind of lost in this way.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies.
I don't hate him, no.
God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever. Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth. It's a chair. They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century. Big surprise, I'm still here.
I wanted to go out.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday. It's a pushpin.
I will learn so many words while we're playing this game.
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon dioxide. It's a list of the hours I worked this past week at the cafe. Shelves.
Where? Where did it?
Shelves.
Okay. Okay, front door.
April Ryan, you have got to get... It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off. I'd guess that's a pressure gauge. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
Where it's supposed to be.
That's probably Mickey's handiwork.
She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder why she put the clamp there, though. Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise. It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. What a mystifying contraption, and completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve? Mystifying. 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 It's at 100. Mystifying. That cable's been ripped in two. The cables are too far apart to tie them back together. Looks like a big piece of cable was torn off.
Ah, okay. I need to remember.
Mystifying. I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers. Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. That's amazing. The shades are drawn. Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same.
That's funny.
Oye, señorita.
Oh, wow.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Señorita bonita. Española. Gracias muchas.
I'm fine. And you?
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Hot and sunny like this one.
Well then, you should be happy to be alive today, yes? It is a perfect day. But you are not happy, are you? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
That's kind of
If you
creepy.
don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
That's Cortez. He sits in the same spot almost every day. I hate to admit it, but he scares me a little. I do not want to talk to that weirdo again.
But wait, she wrote something? Diary or throat. Yes. Friday morning again. So it's the same day. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school. I'm half asleep. I'm not. The weather been unbearable this past few days, to say the least. And I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible. And then this guy Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine, okay, I got nothing against the guy personally. I make small talk about the weather, just trying to get over with, and then how would he know that I've been having nightmares? Unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him, and I know they wouldn't have. How could he know? And I know he's nuts, but he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny? The guy I've been doing too many lectures or whatever they to hop back when he was double digits. Чел такий. Такий проходить. Сорі. Чисто так смішно. Такий в підприжечку. Ра-ля-ля-ля-ля. Погано сьогодні, чудово. Блін, клас. Кайфовий він. Ой, ми щось не розминимося. Давай.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters. From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day. Just a wooden bench.
Let's play a game. Find April Ryan on this screen, right? Крутяться епізоди різних часів.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped.
Я не знаю про різні часи, але тут буде декілька світів. To the park, to the subway, to the cafe. I think I need a map. Can I go to the subway? Спочатку хотів пожартувати, що це звичайно NPC з Якузи, як побачив Верекес, поняв, що то навіть не жарт би був.
It's a plaque commemorating the Venice massacre of 2109. It reads, "In honor of those who died defending our right to live." East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one. Newport Transit System. It's not one system anymore, though. All the different lines are owned by different companies. This is the Metro line, and I believe it's run by Bocamba Mercer. Newport Waterworks. It's a strange thing to think that this whole area was once an industrial park. I wonder what the homeless people do in the wintertime. Supposedly, it gets biting cold here in Newport, and I don't know if there are any shelters anymore.
Коли грала в Нібір, ні, не грала.
Uh-oh. I have to get scanned. Jumping gates in the Newport subway is a corporate offense liable to get me 5 years behind bars, if I'm lucky.
Що це нам говорить, що нам туди зараз не надо.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge. I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Bend and break, bend and break. The best will bend and break. The lady filled it up with spin. Filled it up with spin. Dancing as we break.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
And again, she knows about this guy, that he's there like all year. How if she have been here only for a few months? I think there's a mistake in the date here. I think it should be the other year. I think it's supposed to be 8 here, for example, and 9. 9. I don't know. It also doesn't make sense because if she promised to write in her diary more often and then she didn't do anything for a year, that's also crazy stuff. It's like, but it's oh. In this case, it breaks my mind. Like it's confusing a lot, and I'm just like, I can't think. It's pain. What can I do? Let's go to the academy, and then we'll find out what to do later. Just let's go with the story. And if we will need something, then we will go and try to. Dish?
Bishop and Anne-Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple. No, I've got too much to do right now. It's the official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here. The annual VAVA summer exhibit, August 11th through 18th. Oh, God, I'm actually expected to be ready by then. Need model to pose nude for serious work. P.S. Only looking for young and beautiful. It used to be chicks, then he crossed it out and wrote women. That's smooth, man. Film equipment for sale. Antique 16mm camera, projector, tripod, lenses, all for just, holy cow, $8,000? Who has $8,000 to spend on an old camera? Wait a second. This was posted by Zach. Oh, so it's definitely overpriced then. That guy would do anything to make money. Anything. Actresses wanted for snuff movie parody. Meet up at Dock 12, Newport Harbor, Saturday at midnight, and keep quiet about it. If I was the suspicious type, I'd think this was kinda fishy. It's the official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here.
Yeah, don't say anyone about this, and then you wrote the note on the board and put it on the board where everyone can see it. Ha! You're kinda a smart guy, I can tell.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is.
З ким не хочу я балакати? З Ейпріл? Так це вона ні з ким не балакає. Ну, ми вже побалакали декілька разів.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
Let's take it! It looks
Why
like
would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste. Olaf's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint. Olaf's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Don't want to disturb him. Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes. That's another one of Olaf's. I swear he does a painting in, like, a day. And it's pretty damn good, too.
В стилі Мунка. До речі, треба буде з'їздити в
Nice.
Осло,
Very Van
подивитися
Goghish, with
музей.
just a hint of Munch.
Бо я там була з сім'єю, і в них не було бажання йти в той музей. Це доволі дорого на 4. Більше з українськими зарплатами. О, а я не могла собі дозволити.
These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently. These sinks are as old as the building. The tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff. Some books on color, composition, and duck hunting?
Let's have a break. Church. Мені тато дзвонить. Мені тато не так часто дзвонить. І кожного разу, коли тато дзвонить, я все ставлю на паузу, мені не важливо. Я працюю, стрімлю, сплю. Ще по барабану. Я приділяю час татові. Так що вибачте, будь ласка, але да, я щось затягла. Я вже подумала, що, мабуть, треба було взагалі стрім завершити на сьогодні. Щось прям дуже довго вийшло, що я 40 хвилин була відсутня. Так, вибачте. Так, я вже не думаю, що я буду продовжувати. Я пропоную реально зараз завершити. Я обріжу цю частину. Вибачте, що так довго чекали. I'm really sorry. Але, знову повторюсь, типу, коли дзвонить тато, я вся татова. Там все. Ні, питання не в цьому, Лімаков. А, ти Тірі, сорі. Ну, слухай, якщо вона не висипається, то вже пізно. 10 година це доволі пізно. Особливо, якщо тримати графік. Мені тато дзвонить десь раз на 2 місяці. Мені здається, він мені останнього разу дзвонив, коли в мене день народження. 5 вересня. А до того він теж мені дзвонив десь, мені здається, в липні. Я не пам'ятаюся. Ну, це така акція, коли все життя ставиться на паузу. Я така, татусь, давай його виключимо. Так, я зберегла гру. Наступного разу ми просто продовжимо. О. Я вас... Я знаю, що ти читаєш. Я вибачайте, що я так щось тупанула з цим. З тим, що не завершила стрім, треба було. Варто було б завершити, насправді, але вже як є. Ось, я сподіваюся, що вам сподобалося моє оформлення. Я дуже старалася, я прям дуже... Я на нього дивлюся і така, я молодець. Я прям мені сподобалося. Ідея з пікселізацією усього практично. Воно так дуже вайбиться з ідеєю про старі ігри. Ось, і ви би знали, як я вчора страждала. Добре, що з грою вийшло сьогодні швидко полагодити, і все, що я вчора відстраждала, воно по факту виявилося непотрібним. Але я ще й вчора страждала трошки на чаті, на оформленні. Я не думаю, що буде більше 30 стрімів по цій грі. Я подивилася, за скільки вона проходиться, і вона, типу, довге проходження. Щось там близько 20 годин. Враховуючи, що я її частково бачила, і мені здається, я її частково пам'ятаю, я думаю, що ми не будемо її 30 стрімів проходити. Ти помиляєшся. Бо я впевнена, що я не буду її проходити довше, ніж я проходила Silk. Хіба що стріми будуть, я не знаю, по 30 хвилин. Тоді да. Скажіть, як вам ідея з піксельною вебкою? Чи прибрати? Чи зробити меншими пікселі, бо я можу меншими пікселі. Можу зробити отак. I need your opinion. Ну, я тому і питаю, бо може дивитися. Нічого. Але воно так буде весь час, якщо що. Тобто, саме на старих іграх воно завжди так буде. Майте це на увазі. Бо я вважаю, що це дофіга прикольно. Ж треба було додуматися. Я не зрозуміла. А ти не з комп'ютера дивишся? Дивись, я можу так зробити, щоб було наглядно. Відчуваєш різницю? От зараз є пікселі, а зараз немає. А тепер знову є. І я можу просто зменшити, типу, розмір цього шума піксельного, і він буде, ну, типу, більш чіткі лінії будуть. А можу зробити отак. О, отак. Нормально. Я не про фон, я про вебку. Вебка теж піксельна. Так все, ну, типу, фон піксельний і вебка піксельна. Ну то... О. Я вже... Оце вогонь, оце... Януса із Deus Ex, я не знаю, хто такий Янус із Deus Ex. Але мені дуже подобається. Оце великий пірі, оце я понімаю. Ладно, верну, як було. От, по-моєму, це дуже прикольно. А ну, можна подивитися, тут різні є. Тут зараз Composite Blur. Тут є просто Gaussian Blur. Просто розмила. І Fox. Це теж якийсь толк класи називається. Це оцей піксельний, яким я користуюсь. І темпер. Я пограла. Хвилі на вебку зробити заради експерименту чи шум, як на старих ТВ. Шум можу зробити в мене, але це інакше буде робитися. Це треба робити через... У мене десь є гівка з шумом, і я просто її накладаю поверх. А от що ти маєш на увазі під хвилями, я не зовсім. Я пішла би сиділа. О, давай, Тір. Дякую, що. Я теж так буду завершувати, як я вже сказала. Ми продовжимо. Я не знаю, чи завтра прямо продовжимо, але я думаю, що скоро повернемося. Я думаю, що можна щось таке пошукати, але я не бачу в цьому сенсу. Ну, бо на пікселі ти можеш дивитися і все ще розуміти, що відбувається. А якщо воно буде хитатися, то і на постійній основі, мені здається, що це буде не дуже прикольно. Добре, дякую ще раз. Дякую всім за компанію. Була дуже рада вас всіх бачити. Побачимося, коли побачимося. Чарівної ночі, бережіться.